Hello family, once again it's a Thursday and guess what? It's 8 p.m. What's there? It's the best parental program all over the world, and that's none other than Father Time by the Fire. Welcome to the second edition. We have our dad back. We are going to have that moment so enjoyable. Feel free to type in your questions and the dad of the house will have them answered, and you'll have that gap of a father in your life covered. Please share the links that we are going to share to you yet. Share them on Instagram, share them on YouTube, and share them everywhere so that our friends, your friends, can also get to know what we are talking about and their lives will never stay the same. It's Father Time. Enjoy.
How did you feel during that time? Were you very scared to do anything? Did you just want to stay in the house?
Yeah, staying home mostly, you got to stay. But of course for the kids, as kids you get scared, and there's always that trauma of being afraid to get shot, some stuff like that. But during that time it was more like staying in small circles at home and maybe as neighbors, not going far places and stuff, so it was tough.
Actually, for us, it made so it scared us a lot. That we started checking on our people who are in town. You could go through your contact list and be like, let me call this one. Are you safe?
But you didn't check on me.
But I knew that you were here with me.
I'm not one of your peoples.
No, you're not a town lover.
For me, what I knew.
You just said you checked on your people.
Yeah, the ones that are in town, the ones that work in town, and don't work in town.
Just teasing. Yeah. So next time, make sure you check on me. Yeah.
The first call.
Next time, make sure I'm among your peoples.
That's so, yeah. So make sure the first call comes and to see if you're safe and everything. And then I was also wondering, you guys must have.
But you know what's so funny about the bomb? I was sitting up in the hill. So I had the blast, I had the noise of it. Yeah.
Same with us at the house. We heard a thunder
Then
noise.
I was like, but there's not any sign of rain. But when I came back in the house, then Mommy told me.
Yeah, because me and
there was a bomb, in town and stuff. I said maybe that's what I heard. The way it sounded.
But for me, the one that scared me mostly was the lady. She lost her face.
How is she doing? Any reports about her?
I don't
that
know.
Lady?
Did she go past that day?
What do you mean? That she might have died?
Yeah.
But they would have said it. Have you heard about? Did you hear about it that she died?
I don't know. I last saw her from.
That also got me wondering, sometimes when you're telling us stories of how you grew up in the war zone and stuff, because it's a story, I'll just imagine and stay at the place of imagining. But then this issue brought things to me, you guys didn't have phones. What if someone was killed, the bullets were shot and people are dead? How did you get to know? Because at least you have news.
So so what was happening at that time, things would take a little longer time because of communication. Let's say, this is, it's really funny. Let's say you are going to Masaka to go meet some people and stuff, and then, you would pass the person you are going to see in Masaka as they are heading this way.
What?
Then you get to Masaka and they tell you, they just went to Kampala also.
And
then you stay over there for some few days, thinking they're going to come back. Then you come back, and then you'll be like, the moment you left, that's when they come back.
so you'll miss them by a few seconds.
Yeah, like we used like at that time we used to receive calls from like friends in the States, but we didn't like, there would be maybe a house in the
Where you go for
neighborhood
the calls.
where you go for their calls. Then they tell you, he said he will call you like 7 in the morning. So when you hear 7, you get there like 5. You sit outside to wait because you don't want to miss it in case they call earlier on
Than 5.
than 7. You have to make sure that you get there earlier so that in case they call earlier on, you are there. But what happens, 7, they don't call. 8, they don't call. Maybe you got tired and fell asleep. And then you leave at like 9. And you say, oh, he called at 10. After you I'm like, oh man, next time. Then he makes another appointment.
Wow.
You know, so that's how like the communication was. Like,
But how could people be employed during those times? Now, like you took your application. How could you get that?
that's why I was saying that life was slower, you know, to get things done because of that, you know, communication and stuff. But things were still done, but slower, something which can take you maybe few minutes because of communication, then it can take days, you know, because now you can just receive an email, get back to the person, get back to you, just right there. So that saves a lot of time, you know. But that's how life is, because like just like 15 years ago, people used like to go like to the cafes, computer cafes, to access computers and stuff.
Yeah.
But even right now, there's kids who are like 15, they've never even been in a cafe. So if you tell them, we used to go sit in cafe to use computers, they'll be like, what?
What's the cafe?
Namwe mutanseka tokkaddiwa, namwe kati
Yeah.
muyinza okuza muli bakabi nnyo. Naye kati ate wali abasekerera.
Yeah.
Kati cafe, why would you guys sitting in the cafe doing what? Cafes means zikyaliyo. Are they still where?
In Zana, we have one which is called Linux.
People go there to do what?
Yeah, but as of now, people just go there, type their work, print.
Okay,
photocopy, that's
okay.
all.
Yeah, okay, but not for the internet
Yeah,
mostly.
not for the internet. Like
Or printing out stuff.
Yeah.
So it's more like a printing.
So now it's not a
place.
computer cafe anymore, really. It's like
Yeah, like the way.
printers. Yeah?
Aviana, Christmas, Uganda, Christmas, USA. Which one is your
Uganda Christmas is dry.
Um,
Uganda Christmas is.
for me, I think it would.
Actually, for
But,
us,
that's the same way. That's the same way even in other places in the States, which that don't get winter.
Yeah.
It also looks funny.
Like,
Christmas is more fun in the winter places, especially when it's like white snow.
For Minnesota,
Oh,
we get bad storms, and like for Christmas, I'd probably like, but I haven't had a Christmas here in years, cause like last time I had Christmas here was probably around when I was like 5, 4, around that time, and then like when we go to the States, we usually go back, so like I haven't stayed here for like a year, like a straight year without going anywhere, so this will be my first time doing that.
having
then-
Christmas here.
Yeah, but like the Christmases in the States are very fun because like we're like all my family, my grandpa, my grandma, me, my mom, my dad, my brother, my cousins, my aunt, my uncle, and then we just have like a Thanksgiving dinner, and then I think like next week or a couple of days later, a couple weeks or a month later, then we'll have Christmas. So like we'll just bring all the presents there. And then we'll have like separate like
But the only
Christmases.
thing you don't have in Uganda is grandpa and grandma on this side of Uganda. But you have cousins, you have
Yeah.
family and stuff.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
But you know, like a Christmas like starts this Friday in the States, Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Black
Shopping. That's what.
That's
makes
the
it
best
more
part.
fun.
That's the best time to shop there because there's sales for everything. Like you'll look anything and it says Black Friday. This thing it used to be $10, now it's $5.
People get up like 3 in the morning
Yeah, some people
to
will
go
even
line up.
make
Maybe some
tents.
people even sleep there
Yeah.
like, in lines.
I'll make
They'll
tent
wait
for
for
Actually,
hours
here
just to
there
get
is
like a
also one
TV.
promotion that is done At
It
the
used to
shop,
be
right?
at shop.
at the shop bali
We
mu
don't have
kasitowa
shop.
kasowa kalinga ng'akayumba mulimu sobuga kyonna kinaayiikoomu
Yeah,
byonna
but
byonna biba
early in the
byakwerinda.
morning at
Ah.
around 5, you
Can
find
you
over
imagine?
500 people.
Like
I
some
did not have
people
to-
will be at places for hours, even days, just waiting for this one thing. And then if they don't get it, then they'll fight someone over it.
mu grocery store wano bulinganga emizigo.
Like,
Yeah.
if
You don't even have that much in there.
Like for TVs, people will camp, like they'll bring their tents, food, and they won't leave.
until they get it on.
Right when the store opens, they run inside.
Bwe kiri.
I think I would go for would be shoes. I would go like to a shoe, like to a sneaker place, and camp there for like even a week. Then early in the morning, grab every sneaker.
If they-
because I
Or
love
like
shoes.
for like expensive shoes or shoes that you don't really get,
Uh-huh.
people will be up waiting for the shoe to open. They'll press it right away and it'll be gone in like 5 seconds. Like my brother was saying something about that. Like how people just like be on their phones and they'll wait just for just like a pair of shoes or anything like that to come out. And then right when it comes out, they'll press it, it'll be gone in 5 seconds.
Wow.
It's like, you know what I mean? Like for some like,
So do they still do it with even the car, like the car bonds where they sell?
Not really.
Oh, wow. I thought they also do it
How
like
rich
where they
people
sell
also put
cars.
some discounts
So
on
they
cars.
have Black Friday where
They
they
do,
sell.
they put discounts and stuff,
but they're not like
not,
big.
not to make people like go crazy.
If there were big discounts, that the whole place would be empty. If like there were big discounts, because some cars, someone would be like, "Oh, I want this car, but it's a little over my budget." If there's like a big Black Friday sale on cars, like it was half off, then like all the cars would probably be gone in like
Yeah.
2 hours.
Then they will sell all the cars in the bond. Wow. But that would be a good Black Friday deal. Like,
Yeah, for me, when I'm older, I would be like if they're having a deal because I want a Tesla, because I like them, they're cool. But they're very
Tesla.
expensive. So if they had a big sale when I'm older and I had enough money, I'd be like, okay, I'm driving here, getting one, and then leaving my other car.
Wow.
You just
So
get
another fun thing in the States for Christmas. There's this some neighborhoods where the houses can be decorated like with
But
Christmas lights
big.
and stuff.
like everything would be
So you
lighted up.
can, let's say like here in Lubowa, you know, you can go drive through because they like homes or the houses over there, they don't have like fences like we do have here
Like
around
the garden style.
the garden stuff. And you know what happened about the fences and the burglaries in their homes here? When we were growing up, houses, we didn't have like fences, like walls like this. These walls came up like when those killings started and the burglary in the houses. Yeah, houses like used to have like no burglaries in houses and stuff. Did you know that? Yeah, so this just came up during that time. People got scared because people were breaking into homes and stuff. That's when the burglary thing came up. And the fences for us growing up, they used to be on the right of stand. The most people could do was that fence, but not the walls like
Yeah.
this.
Kind of
Yeah.
like one of those like guard
These walls
fences.
came up in the 80s. Yeah.
I
So
know.
in the States, like all homes are kind of open, so you can drive.
It would
through
be a
the
neighborhood.
and see all
I
the
would-
lights.
yeah.
That's the most beautiful.
I would go
thing.
with my cousins, and there'd be houses like you just see lights everywhere. Or like for Halloween, they'll do that, but we don't do that. We do like a Christmas thing. So we stay in the car, and then you just see this house, and like you'll have a setup maybe for the
But when
Grinch.
somebody says the house
It'd
being
be
decorated, you
very
cannot even imagine. You can't. Yeah.
But like
you know.
if like imagine this house,
So
everything was
are you
lit up
also
at night.
Yeah.
do the
Like, it would
same
be
here
like
in Uganda
big.
since Christmas is finding you.
Yeah, but that takes. I don't even think that they have the stuff you would need to make it happen here like that. Takes
Yeah.
a lot of like. Imagine like that palm tree all filled with lights and everything.
Like every single, even the
Yeah.
branches.
the branches and all the house and stuff.
The
There's
whole
a way they do
house.
it.
They'll do their yard. They'll have like blow ups. Like I wanted to do that for Christmas last year, but where we live, the wind it will blow it away. You know, the wind, the direction the wind comes and the strong, how strong it is, it will just go pop, and then it will go away. Cause there was like this big blow up like chipmunk, a Christmas chipmunk. I was like, oh, we should get that. So, and then I was like, my grandpa was like, okay, that'd be a good idea. And then we thought, and then we would realize like you have like hooks or anything like that, but the wind wouldn't, like it would not be able to manage that. Like here, the storms,
One of the things I would want to experience is the Santa. Like when I was a kid, I used
The
to think the
Santa.
Santa story was real. Like the Santa comes
Yeah.
from heaven with your gifts, what you prayed for, that like.
And he moves through the air.
they used to do that for the Easter Bunny. Like they would have, like a few years ago, we were at the mall, the Eden Prairie Mall, and they had the Easter Bunny there. So they have like a little box where kids will like line up and they'll sit on the Easter Bunny's lap. And like they'll sit there, take a picture. And then they'll do that for Christmas. Well, they'll have Santa at different times.
Yeah.
Or they can do family photos, anything like that.
I used to think Santa was real. Like you pray, and after saying your prayers, Santa is there listening. That's when I was a kid. When I was a kid,
Yeah.
so on Christmas, Santa comes in with my gifts.
Actually, some
Hey,
people.
we can still make your dream come true. Maybe I'll dress up like Santa this Christmas.
Wow. I have my Santa for
But-
Christmas.
and,
Some
and give you, give you
Some
gifts.
Santa went to Nigeria, like, though it was a comedy skit. Some Santa went to Nigeria and he was robbed.
Santa.
Yeah, everything he had was robbed from him. and he started bleeding.
Santa bamubba
So Santa going to get
Yeah.
his gifts, he come
Yeah,
back.
all the smartphones,
and nothing is good.
including even his attires. Everything.
Oh.
Yeah, and that was in Nigeria.
Santa stories are one of my favorites.
And by the how is the New Year experience in the States?
It's kind of the same way different, people like go in the cities and celebrate it. They have a countdown, like
Yeah,
people
New
here
York.
go. Some people go like where Sheraton and
Sheraton.
stuff. So,
Of a New Year's
but there's like
countdown.
cities which are known for having those like New Year's really big, like New York City. They at they have that at Times Square.
New York.
Right in New York Times Square.
They have
a
the ball drop.
countdown, a ball drop.
You go
10, 9,
Wow.
so the ball keeps coming down.
And the New York City
Yeah.
looks
As I said.
very.
So you just watch it on your phone. Like I'd watch it with my cousins. Like one of us would put it up, and then we'd count down, and then it would be New Year's, or we'd go somewhere fun and then celebrate New Year's there.
One of my
But the New Year's in the States, I don't know, for the New Year's, just not everybody gets excited about it. Like here,
It's Christmas.
for me, most of the time when I'm in the States for the New Year's, it happens when I'm even sleeping and stuff.
For me, it's
Nothing
Christmas.
really
For-
I
exciting.
can never sleep when it's
But here
New
people,
Year's,
here people are so much into like
like the New Year's.
the New Year's.
They're into Christmas, like Halloween. They'll decorate
If
everything.
someone is in the club, at least those 30 minutes towards the New Year's, he
You
has
run
to
to
get out
church.
of the club, run to
shout.
church,
Church.
pray for his New Year to come. Then after, immediately like this, after entering through the New Year and praying over it, he will immediately run back to the club.
I used to love New Year's when we still had the old volleyball court.
At the
'Cause-
church?
Yes, at the church, because like immediately we'd have that fear of the New Year's. Then
Were
you
you there
go-
that time when we had like the fireworks and stuff?
Yeah,
Yes.
I was there.
Fireworks are very
It was in
fun.
that volleyball court.
Volleyball court,
For
we
the
had
States,
the
it's
fireworks.
4th of July.
In the States, the big ones.
Yeah, I'll go with my cousins. They have like a
Those
beach,
are big ones.
and then they'll have big fireworks.
4th of July.
Yeah, it's very fun.
We have like the big one. I think here in Uganda is one of the New Year's. So like at the old church, you'd go on the ladders then, because you would see what is happening in town. So you'd get a chance of seeing like 5 different fireworks when you're at the volleyball thing. You'd see this side, and this
But
side.
me, I want to get near when they are making them, exactly to look at someone who is going to light it up when I'm seeing that person.
They have those guys who are like experts who do that.
Who do that?
But they do it and also run away. They don't stay like that. This kind of stuff, then you have to go
Because it's
a
big.
distance,
Because it's big.
and you come start, But like in the States, even other places in Europe and other places, they have those ones which can like make faces, goes and
Or like they'll say happy,
Yeah.
like 4th of
Wow.
July.
like a smile face,
Ooh,
and you can
that's
tell that that's a smile face.
Wow.
That's,
Like they're very cool.
yeah,
that's
some can come out with the flag.
Or like patterns.
yeah,
Draw
With even
patterns.
like even a word or something.
Yeah. They can have like a face.
But how they do that? That's amazing.
That's it's
for
really
for the
amazing.
for the fireworks to do that,
Yeah.
they go and make a smile face.
I wonder how
with
they
a
do that.
flag. That's
Like-
really amazing.
The flag, then the word.
Yeah, I saw the ones that they made from Dubai. The ones that the ones that happened in Dubai.
Mm.
They are also amazing. The way they could make decorations.
But here, like the limitation for it, even time, you can't post like more than they say
5
what,
minutes.
3 or 5.
Yeah, around. They can't exceed
Maybe they
5
say.
minutes.
You see, they're so. There's a lot of like restrictions on them how they are done, so they are not fun because they are so fast. They
So,
have to stop.
So how
the
long,
ones in
how
the
long do
States
they
take
take?
some.
They go,
So
and then
in the
that's
States,
it.
like each area, like council, they have their own, and the big cities they do their own. So you see, like the council for this area, this is matching the Salvador, they can have their own.
Wow.
In Kampala, they have their own. In
That would be
another
very
city.
nice to have.
So the more they can be small according to the area, county and stuff, and
Or you'll
and
see them
bigger-
for afar or your house.
bigger for the because the cities can afford those expensive ones, so they are bigger.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, but you can see them all over and stuff. That's what.
Like some of them, they'll just go slow and like they'll disappear,
Mhm.
and then another one will go after it disappears.
But
So,
that is one of the nice things to look at.
mm,
I don't know, I love New Year's.
mm,
I would never sleep. For New Year's to find me in bed, even when I have too much sleep.
mm,
Like this last one, remember we didn't have church at night,
mm,
but we were like around 5
Actually, it was
in
the
the house.
most boring.
mm,
But we are all
It
awake.
had no
This New
fireworks.
Year's?
Yeah, it had no fireworks.
We didn't have fireworks.
It
mm,
was just there
drive.
praying after you sleep.
Mm,
We had
We
no
didn't have
church
church.
overnight.
mm.
Thank you for watching Father Time by the Fire. I loved it. It was so fun, and my favorite part was getting to know Christmas here and Christmas the other side of the country. Here it's always not as exciting as it is the other side, and it all gets us to a point of knowing how God is amazing. The New Year's Eve there and here, for us this side we are so excited about it, and the other side they are less excited. The fireworks here and the fireworks the other side, everything was just perfectly amazing, and it was so fun. Catch us again next Thursday at 8 p.m. the same time, the Raise Life time. We love you. Stay excited. Bye bye.